Hello everyone, we are doing an unboxing. I am doing this before coffee. I just woke up this morning. I was like, oh, I have a setup from last night. I did a reading late night for a client, and yeah, so I was like, oh, since I have this here, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the unboxing finally. This is the Field Tarot by Hannah Elizabeth Fofana, and I know that there is an independently produced version of this deck that I do not own. I was a little late. I mean, I knew about the Field Tarot when it was created during the indie version part, but I was called to get the mass market. I did do a spread on whether or not this is one I should add to my collection. And I recorded. I just don't know if I've published it yet. If I haven't, I'll publish it and hopefully put that in the description box. Remember to do that. All right. Let's look at this. This is a U.S. Game Systems deck, and I was able to get it. I think I ordered it from U.S. Games versus. Or did I do Amazon? I did one or the other, but I'm pretty sure I was leaning towards U.S. Games because I didn't want any problems. Sometimes with Amazon, it's hit or miss on if you're going to get it right when it's released. Oh, yep, it was U.S. Games. It was. Okay, so here's the guidebook. Nice guidebook, matte finish. Put that there, and of course, as opposed to, and I appreciate keeping the cards protected, but I always forget, and I might have to pause so I can get something, my little scissors. Oh my goodness. It's like, thanks U.S. Games. Hold on. I'm going to pause this so I can go get some scissors. I'll be back. Got that pesky little wrapping of front plastic wrapping, which is great. You know, you want to protect the deck, and I appreciate U.S. Games doing that. But it's like, oh, I forgot. Here are the backs. Let's see if I can get it. So it is reversible, as you can see, and it's a different kind of cardstock. I mean, I guess they're about semi. It's not really glossy. It's not really matte, you know, it's that in between, and I haven't had coffee, so you guys have to bear with me here. It's standard tarot size. Trying to see, here's my lights here, and this is mass market, so standard tarot size. Alright, let's go through these cards here. Put the, there's the inside of the box. Pretty simple, like that. Alright, so here is the full. Magician. Hold on 1 second. To adjust my seat. Okay. The Magician. Love the palette. I love the subdued nature of this deck. I know some people are like, and for them it feels flat, the artwork and the colors maybe too as well. And maybe they're also speaking to the energies of the deck. I'll have to use the deck to see how it reads for me. But in terms of the look of it, the palette, I like it. There is a border. And you have the High Priestess, you know, here in small font. But I appreciate it. It's pretty. You see what I mean by it's kind of glossy, but not. Feels good in terms of touching it. Here's the Empress. The Emperor. Hierophant. The Lovers. interesting to have the lovers back to back. Maybe that's a, proving of a level of trust that goes beyond just the physical, just goes beyond the romantic love. It's like, I've got your back for life, something to that nature. You know what I mean? I like her tattoo as well. There's the Chariot. I like this Chariot. The moon at the center. Justice. Trying not to get a glare. The Hermit. Fortune. Traditionally, Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Oh, I love the Strength card. Strength. Perspective, as they call it. So perspective replaces the Hanged Man, okay? And I always use that word, perspective, as one of the key words. There's surrender, there's changing your perspective on things with the Hanged Man. So I appreciate that. Death. Temperance. The Devil. Tower. The Star. The sun is the star, it seems. I guess it could be, that feels like the ultimate star energy, which is the sun. The moon. The sun, here's the actual sun, this time round. Glowing, almost red. Judgment. Oh, I love this. Return to self. Oh, it's beautiful. And the universe. Okay. Now we're going to go into the suits. We have now the wands, and so here's the Ace of Wands. Two of Wands, and it's the keyword planning at the bottom. Three of Wands, vision, like that. Four of Wands, celebration. So for those who are starting to embark on the journey of reading pip decks, or decks that are not fully illustrated. Some will argue, oh, this is illustrated, but no, it's basically you've got four sticks here, right? But then if that's what's helpful too. I like about the Thoth-based decks. So you have this keyword here to kind of help you jump start your intuition if you're struggling with that, So just a thought. Here is Five of Wands, competition. Six of Wands, success. That's pretty. Seven of Wands, valor. Eight of Wands, movement. Feel that movement energy, and the crystals at the end. I like that too. Here is Nine of Wands, resilience. And interestingly enough, this deck uses different kinds of wands, right? We have these here. We have these with little crystals. Your traditional wands. You've got some sticks here. They all have their own kind of different kind of energy. I like that. Here is Ten of Wands, burden. Princess of Wands, exploration. Prince of Wands, instigation. Queen of Wands, vibrancy. King of Wands, leadership. Now, let's straighten these up for a moment. Now we're going into the Suit of Cups. Just pull these up. Here's Ace of Cups, of course, love, or I like to see new beginnings in love and matters of the heart. Two of Cups is union. Three of Cups. 4. Meditation, it says, is an interesting keyword for 4 of Cups. Certainly, I think it's a call for meditation. It's interesting. So we'll have to look. Let me see. More fast. 4 of Cups. And we'll look at the guidebook in just a moment, but let's see. Meditation. This is a period of self-reflection and an invitation to bring attention to an unfulfilling situation. Search within yourself for answers and open up space for new opportunities, but strive to stay mindful and grounded before taking the next steps. Key words: contemplation, reevaluation, stagnation, boredom, and hesitation. And I actually, after reading this, I now appreciate the meditation as the key word. She also has, or as the main word, she has other keywords here, but she goes in that direction, and I appreciate that. I'm always about empowering a client or myself, so during a reading. So that is very, empowering. The word meditation, is it puts you, querent, or whoever's getting the reader, into the driver's seat of how to move past that stagnant energy. 5 of Cups, disappointment, loving those blues and your purple hair. 6 of Cups, innocence. 7 of Cups, choices. 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups, fulfillment. And a pretty 10 of Cups, harmony. That's nice. Page of Cups, or Princess of Cups, dreams. A dreamer she is. Prince of Cups, introspection. So, there you go. Queen of Cups, intuition. It's also kind of a sexy deck. If you have the Fountain Tarot, it's like has a certain level of sophistication and sexiness about the artwork. So, maybe you're in a certain kind of mood, you need that. This is what I probably would grab if I'm like, the Fountain is a little cold for me. Maybe that's, even a wintry kind of deck. This feels almost very springtime to me. King of Cups, control. Control of his emotions. Ace of Swords, clarity. 2 of Swords, decisions. And now we're in the sword suit. 3 of Swords, sorrow. 4, rest. 5, defeat. 6, transition is a good one. It's a very good one. I like that word, transition. And I like also, rest was for 4 of Swords. Again, she uses like a word of empowerment at that number 4. And I think that's interesting. 7 of Swords, deception. 8 of Swords, isolation. That's a good one too. Oh, look at this one. 9 of Swords, fear. 10 of Swords, despair. 7, princess, or did I say 7? This is prince. How am I getting this? So 10 of Swords, despair. Princess of Swords, curiosity. Oh, I keep having 7 on my mind. curiosity. Prince of Swords, determination. Queen of Swords, independence. Yes, she is. Is my gal. King of Swords, authority. Oh, I love that. Dominion over his mind, authority. Oh, that's good. Ace of Discs. This is the Pentacles, last suit. We have wealth, new beginnings, and wealth and abundance, and attracting such things. Two of Discs, change. Three of Discs, works. What's cool about Pippish kind of decks is it gives you that freedom too. It's like you're not tied to a specific kind of direction with the cards, especially when you're new to reading the cards. It helps, believe it or not. It allows your intuition and imagination to come in and fill in the gaps, if that makes any sense. Four of Discs, stability. Five of Discs, destitution. Six of Discs, generosity. Seven of Discs, perseverance. Eight of Discs, dedication. Yes. Some people use the word mastery, but dedication is definitely something else that's happening when you're going towards the direction of mastery, right? Nine of Discs, culmination. 10 of Discs, establishment. Princess of Discs, manifestation, new beginnings and manifestation after that first cycle, right? Prince of Discs, reliability, trustworthiness. Oh, I love this. Queen of Discs, nurture. Yes, yes, yes. Nurture. And last but not least, King of Discs, power. Oh my gosh. Yep, I like it. All right, so let's just do a quick shuffle and see how it shuffles over here. It shuffles nicely. And I like that it's the traditional size. Sometimes lately, the creators have been making the deck slightly bigger, and even that slight bigger adjustment is difficult to shuffle. And when you're reading professionally and you're trying to read professionally, it's kind of a pain to have to like deal with an awkward size deck, you know? Let me see. Let's see. It shuffles nicely, I have to say. I really like it. And I'm grateful I waited for the mass market. Let's see. See what card jumps to look at the guidebook and kind of get a feel for how it's going to read. And I have another spread now that I'm going to try on it now that I'm going to do a separate interview. I do a pre-interview spread now before I get a deck, and a post one once it comes into my collection, see how I'm going to work with it. We got Perspective, but that was the Hanged one, which is nice. We've got a major arcana, and then, of course, Four of Cups, which we've already read, Meditation, which is interesting for those who are called for this message. So having a new perspective is super important, right? Maybe you've reached a point, and this is a quick reading for the collective, you reached a point of stagnation in your situation. You're starting to get bored. You're starting to look out to others and see, wow, the grass is greener. But having a new perspective is where it's at. Let's read the guidebook real fast. Let's read the guidebook. And then I'm going to have to go because my husband is here. A project or activity may come to an unexpected halt. If you feel stuck, take a step back and try to embrace this pause with open arms and a new way of thinking. Sometimes shining a new light on an old path can guide you to exciting new places or eliminate hidden treasures. Keywords: pause for reflection, reassessment, sudden reevaluation, a change in plans. So lean into that, that season that you find yourself in. But use this as an opportunity for reflection, meditation, reassessment. So then you know what direction to go next. And that's what it's all about. And then you just got these cool keywords here. I was just seeing if she had any, she does have a few spreads, table of contents, and I won't keep going here because I want the video to be somewhat short. And my husband's here. I'm going to chat with him. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.